We're opening a new hospital in South Glasgow in May of next year. So that hospital is designed not to have storage capability for paper records, either in a central store or in clinical areas. So we've been working towards putting electronic means of access to data in place over the last 2 to 3 years in preparation for that. I'm not sure that we'll go entirely paperless, and it's largely because of some of the workflow issues that we talked about earlier. So there will be a residual paper environment. We're trying to lighten that as much as possible, and we're trying to lighten it and at the same time use scanning technologies after the event, such that if you need to use paper, then when the person leaves the hospital at the end of an episode, that paper which pertains to that stay will then become part of the electronic record for future reference. So there'll be a very light residual paper environment in South Glasgow that sits on top of things like clinical portals that give access to our array of information across a range of systems that we've been developing over the last 5 years. So the driver is very much a physical one. You know, we're moving into new premises that doesn't enable us to operate in any other way. In my experience in health, that's a very good driver. You know, we typically find all sorts of excuses for not doing things if we don't have that absolute endpoint to aim for. And hopefully we'll get there, and hopefully that will demonstrate the ability to work in that way, and then we'll be able to disseminate that practice across our wider organisation and indeed beyond Glasgow into the wider NHS in Scotland.